Gordon Freeman, born in 1974 in Seattle, Washington, is a theoretical physicist with a great interest in the idea of teleportation. Not much is known about his childhood, as he was never a very communicative figure. He had a great mind and quickly advanced his way into graduating from MIT with a PhD at the age of 25. Gordon Freeman earned his PhD with his thesis titled Observations of Einstein-Podolsky-Rosen entanglement on supraquantum structures by induction through nonlinear transuranic crystal of extremely long wavelength ELV pulls from mode-logged source array. This is a very complicated subject, but it is basically the behavior of large objects relative and related to each other after a very short duration extremely long wavelength pulse by an arrangement of crystals with an atomic number greater than 92, without coming into physical contact with the structures in question. Or you could say teleportation of matter through the use of extremely dense elements. This all was very theoretical and has never been demonstrated in a lab before. After graduating, he traveled to Austria to witness several experiments regarding quantum research, and he wanted to use these experiments as the basis for achieving teleportation. After working there for almost a year, he realized that in his time there, nothing noteworthy was achieved that could get him closer to his goal. So he left the institute and traveled back to the US. Shortly after, he was offered a job by his mentor, Dr. Isaac Kleiner, who was in charge of a research project at the government-owned Black Mesa Research Facility in New Mexico. He spent his time there working on classified project, so not much is known about the kinds of research done there. Rumor says an experiment went wrong with an anti-mass spectrometer, and the facility was later decommissioned and closed for good. After the disbandment of the research facility, he went to other institutes and research groups to aid in smaller projects, but unfortunately his dreams of mastering teleportation were never achieved. He is still alive, and well at an age of 49. His work inspired many sci-fi creators to imagine a world where teleportation was a real thing, and while he may not be the greatest minds of our generation, he certainly inspired many to create worlds about the concept, like for example, the Half-Life series.